rise, if you are able, and remain standing for the presentation of the colors by the UMass Boston Police Department.
Good afternoon. I'm Professor Zhongguo Xia, Chair of the Faculty Council of the University of Massachusetts, Boston. The governing body of faculty, please join me in welcoming our Chancellor, Marcelo Suarez Orozco, who will open the ceremony. Chancellor.
Greetings and good afternoon. I offer my welcome and declare the 55th commencement exercises of the University of Massachusetts, Boston, officially open. I ask the audience to continue standing as Ashley Biller, who will graduate tomorrow, with a bachelor's degree from the College of Liberal Arts sings our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Thank you.
Thank you, Ashley. And thank you to our honor guard from the UMass Boston Police Department. We appreciate all that you do, you and your colleagues, day in and day out, to keep our campus safe, and are proud to have you here this afternoon. Please be seated. Congratulations, UMass Boston class of 2023. Class of 2023. Today, we celebrate you and your extraordinary accomplishments. Accomplishments that have brought you to this solemn ceremony. There are so many extraordinary success stories among this class of 2023. Altogether, our student body this year was comprised of nearly 16,000 students, representing more than 130 countries around the world, speaking 70 different languages. That is beautiful. And more than 60% of our University of Massachusetts Boston students are first-generation college students. Like your chancellor here. If you are the first person in your family to earn a college degree, please rise as you're able or wave to be recognized. We also pause to recognize your classmates who cannot be with us this afternoon because they were called to active duty as members of the United States Armed Forces. Many members of our graduating class, as well as our guests here today, have served or are serving the United States of America in a service branch. We are grateful for your service and the sacrifices you make, and sincerely thank you for all you do to serve our country. Will those of you who are currently serving or are veterans please rise as you are able or wave to be recognized? Before we go any farther, I'd like to recognize all of the people who have worked so hard to make this day, this special day, a reality. No ceremony of this size happens just and without the extraordinary work of our colleagues. I am grateful for all that have made our 55th commencement exercises a reality here today. Thank you. Graduates, the journey you have taken and the university itself would not be possible without the extraordinary faculty that has been UMass Boston's treasure since the university opened its doors in Park Square in 1965. There are many members here with us today, both active and retire. And I know this is one of the most satisfying days of the year for our colleagues. Please give our world-renowned faculty a round of applause. Today, we also acknowledge all 130 students who graduated earlier this morning with a Doctor of Philosophy, Doctor of Education, or Doctor of Nursing Practice degrees. Graduates, if you're in the audience today, please rise as you're able or wave to be recognized. Additionally, there are many University of Massachusetts alumni here eager to welcome you into their ranks of more than 115,000 members, including these outstanding alumni who are here with us today. Kathy, where are you? Please stand. We recognize Alumni Association President Kathy Carton, who graduated with a Bachelor's of Art in English in 1979. Also, please join me in welcoming Dr. Winnie Hagen, who is representing our Board of Higher Education today and is also, as importantly, a proud graduate of Boston's only public research university. Thank you, Dr. Hagen. I am also delighted to acknowledge our University of Massachusetts Board of Trustees members with us here this afternoon. Member Trustee Robert Lewis and Trustee Mary Burns are here to help us celebrate this extraordinary occasion. I would also like to recognize my colleagues from the University of Massachusetts Boston administration on stage with me today who have worked so hard on your behalf. Thank you. In a few short minutes, we will officially confer your degrees, and you will transition from being a UMass Boston student to being alumni of the University of Massachusetts Boston class of 2023. Last month, at the K-8 Humana School in East Boston, we saw the installation of a multi-panel mural rich with art and information about sea level rise to educate our community and encourage us all to plan for nature-based solutions to coastal flooding. The school is situated on landfill near Boston Harbor. It is vulnerable to sea level rise. By 2050, the school playgrounds are projected to flood up to 12 inches twice a day. The mural beautifully illustrates in its tiles created by 3rd through 8th grade art students at the school as part of a larger community outreach project on the existential challenge of our times. The Cool Science NSF-supported collaboration involving UMass Boston and other universities as partners. This is one of several innovative public art initiatives around the nation that aim to bring the issue of climate change to all of us in real time. Of course, we don't know with 100% certainty that the playgrounds at the Humana School will be underwater 27 years from now. We do know that endeavoring to solve the climate crisis will be the urgent challenge of our times. Climate change is happening now. Billions of human beings are exposed to its wicked, wicked wake. Climate change and geophysical catastrophes increase morbidity and mortality, disrupt the production and distribution of goods and services, decrease agricultural yields, and are forcibly displacing millions of human beings around the earth. Human health and wealth are being impacted in significant ways. Extreme weather patterns, such as high-intensity cyclones, monsoons, floods, hurricanes, droughts, heat waves, and forest fires, are increasingly the new drivers of the forced migrations of the 21st century. The climate crisis will threaten to exacerbate the current unprecedented flows of forced migration on a planetary scale. We are at a decisive moment in the battle against climate change. Either we act together now, or climate change will morph into a wicked, wicked climate crisis. Successive U.S. National Climate Assessment bluntly detail how climate change is transforming where and how we live, and challenging the viability of critical human systems. Just last week, the World Meteorological Organization issued its report, noting that for the first time ever, global temperatures are now more likely than not to breach the 1.5 degrees Celsius of warming beyond the moment we were at climate-wise at the beginning of the Industrial Revolution. This is the warning threshold set by the 2015 Paris Agreement. For the first time in the history of Earth, all living systems are at risk. Indeed, our Massachusetts shoreline, here, look around us, is where relative sea level is rising faster than the global average, principally due to loss in land ice or in mountain glaciers and ice sheets in Greenland and Antarctica, now the primary driver of climate-driven sea level change. This, of course, is consequential for our city, the city of Boston, impacting our coastlines, our people, our infrastructure. Based on recent projections, under the most optimistic scenarios, sea level rise in 2100s will be somewhere between 35 to 78 centimeters. That is between 15 and 30 inches. So what does this mean for us? Why am I bringing it upon our commencement day? It means that climate change is no longer a faraway problem experienced only by folk living in low-lying coral atolls in the Pacific, or the river deltas in Asia, or at the base of the melting glaciers in the Andes. I am bringing it up today because just as soon as you receive your degrees and move on to the next chapter in your journey, you will be at the front lines of the greatest challenge our planet has ever faced. Climate change is here in Boston right now, touching us all. Now, these complex climate change assessments also tell us we have time, and it also tells us what we need to do about it, giving us scientific data to quantify its impacts, and as importantly, giving us the tools for developing the adaptive, the mitigating, the resilience strategies that we need to put in to get us in front of the threat of climate change. That, graduates, is the realm of higher education. We at UMass Boston generate knowledge that informs, facilitates, models, and makes the case to get us to climate change resilience. Resilience will rest on three pillars: mitigation, that is deploying proven and emerging interventions to reduce the severity of the current climate crisis; adaptation, that is deploying proven and emerging adjustments to climate crisis; and societal transformation, the cultural, behavioral changes necessary to solve the climate crisis. Resilience is broadly defined as an anthropological adaptation. Our primary objective here is to help forge a path for bouncing back from the climate crisis safer, healthier, stronger, in a more equitable and in a more humane way. Our focus is planetary. Global climate resilience applies to the entire global population, especially to the poorest and most vulnerable 3 billion human beings with minimal access to modern energy sources. So last fall, we Beacons released the For the Times 10-year strategic plan charting our priorities and aspirations for tomorrow's UMass Boston. The plan calls on the university to plan sustainable and invest in resilient campus infrastructure, supply chain, energy, and transportation. The plan also sets out 4 grand scholarly challenges that embody the values and the ideals that underpin UMass Boston's scholarly strengths. One of our scholarly challenges is climate equity and urban coastal areas. This means that going forward, our academic programs will be curated around research, teaching, scholarship, service, community engagement, community activism that address the entire range of how the impact of climate change in a city like Boston is affecting our communities in a multiplicity of ways. It means innovative initiatives like our Stone Living Lab, developing and deploying living seawalls to preserve Boston's coastal environments. Our research, like the research on in the Sustainable Solutions Lab, studying, examining climate change from the perspective of the extraordinary mosaic that is UMass Boston, Asian American, Black, Latino, Latina, Latinx, Native American communities in Boston, particularly focusing in on health impacts, preparedness, and responses. In the words of the inaugural White House National Climate Advisor and former EPA administrator, and most importantly, proud UMass Boston graduate, a Beacon through and through, Gina McCarthy, quote, "We can't fix the planet and leave the most impacted communities behind. Climate change mitigation and environmental justice are 2 sides of the same coin." Thank you, Gina. Meeting the climate change challenge will require all of us to make real changes in our personal choices, in our cultural practices, and in our politics. It will require a widespread ethic of care for natural systems, a collective desire to protect our finite resources for future generations, and a willingness to work for the common good. This may show up in an expansion of green jobs in the Commonwealth, improve Boston's harbor adaptation. This will include private and public efforts to decarbonize the economy. This will involve more sustainable consumption, broader public awareness of the risks posed by climate change. Beating Black climate change will require a cradle-to-grave climate change literacy. This is our challenge for the times. This is our challenge for the next generations. And we know what we need to do to act. And so we, all of us, must deploy our humanitarian sensibilities, enlighten policy making, community engagement and activism, and scientific understanding. We must unleash, that's the climate talking to me. We must unleash a new generation of climate stewards and climate champions. So, graduates, when this profoundly important day in your lives is done, go out into the world, go into your communities, into our communities, and use your graduate degrees, the degrees you have earned in sciences, in the humanities, in the arts, in education. Use the tools and knowledge you have acquired. Use the ethical compass to see the world through the lens of equity, to see the world through the lens of the other. Use your ability to distinguish evidence, truth, from post-truth, from fake news, from the fake peddlers of news that distract us from the real challenges of the day. Your UMass Boston education is a gift in so many ways. One of the gifts is that it has prepared you to meet this extraordinary moment and help shape a resilient society that leaves no one behind. Thank you, Beacons. Congratulations. Finally, I have a personal and heartfelt request from the heart. Please stay to the end of the ceremony so that the candidates who come at the end of the line receive the same recognition and appreciation as those at the beginning. Please, por favor, muchas gracias. I know it's been a long time. I know you're anxious to celebrate. We want to be sure this experience is an experience you will remember here and now moving forward. So I hope you will show respect for all graduates and remain seated until everyone has crossed the stage. It is now my true honor and privilege to introduce Robert Lewis to bring greetings on behalf of the University of Massachusetts Board of Trustees. Trustee Lewis.
Excuse me just one second. First of all, how is everybody feeling right now? Come on, UMass Boston, class of 23, how are you feeling? Yes. I'm honored to join you here today, but especially during this inspirational moment for the members of the class of 2023. As a member of the Board of Trustees with my colleague, Mary Burns here, I want to congratulate all of you, our outstanding doctoral and master's degree recipients, for achieving this important milestone in your lives. We all know how important this campus is to this great city of Boston, this region, this Commonwealth, and indeed the world. As someone who values coaching, mentorship, and leadership, I'm incredibly impressed by the hard work being done here at UMass Boston to empower our students each and every single day. I look forward to witnessing the leadership you contribute for the years ahead. The respect and value that this institution has in the community is rooted in the contributions that its students, its faculty, its staff, and the leadership have made. I want to thank UMass President Marty Meehan and Chancellor Marcelo Suarez Orozco for their strong leadership in nurturing our mission. As a 5-campus public university, UMass fulfills a special role in advancing economic mobility and its development of research and a sense of community. But above all else, UMass is about student success, helping each individual reach their full potential. Today brings that work full circle. We're now counting on you to advance this mission. Can we count on you? Yes. Can we count on you? Yes. To bend that arc of the universe a little more towards justice. I know that getting here was not easy. Many of you navigated significant family and work responsibilities to get to this day today. But you worked hard and you persevered. You have overcome. So now I have a request. Please harness, embrace, and never let go of the unyielding determination that you have developed here at UMass Boston. Recognize what a powerful force you are as an individual and as a member of this class of 2023. Run towards life's challenges and obstacles. Lean on the skills and the knowledge that you have gained here. We need you. The community needs you, and the nation needs you. This is your time. Congratulations to the class of 2023.
Thank you, Trustee Lewis, for your inspiring words. Now we confer awards on 3 exemplary faculty members. We begin with the 2023 Award for Distinguished Teaching. Professor Provost Berger.
Chancellor Suarez Orozco, I have the privilege to introduce from the Department of Psychology, the recipient of the 2023 Chancellor's Award for Distinguished Teaching, Professor S. Tiffany Donaldson.
Professor S. Tiffany Donaldson, in your 26 years at UMass Boston, you have had a profound impact in your department and the university through your teaching, mentorship, and university leadership. You have demonstrated excellence in teaching undergraduate neuroscience courses, graduate clinical psychology courses, and an honors college seminar that links neuroscientific approaches to addiction with perspectives from the arts, sociology, and other disciplines. You are described as a, quote, innovative, culturally responsive, engaged, inspiring classroom teacher, end of quote, by your colleagues. And your commitment to mentoring students in your research lab and junior faculty is to be commended. In addition, you have served with distinction on the board of the Center for Innovative Teaching at UMass Boston and are certified as a mentor trainer through the NIH-funded National Research Mentoring Network. You have served as co-director of the Office of Health Disparities and Research Training Program, and currently serve as director for the Research Education Core within the UMass Boston Dana-Farber Harvard Cancer Center U54 program. You have prepared your research students to succeed in presenting and publishing their work in scholarly journals and securing fellowships and employment after graduation. To students and faculty, you are an inspiring, transformative teacher. In recognition of your extraordinary power to inspire as a teacher and to connect with your students, I am pleased to present you with the Chancellor's Award for Distinguished Teaching.
Chancellor Suarez Orozco, I have the privilege to introduce from the Department of Psychology, the recipient of the 2023 Chancellor's Award for Distinguished Scholarship, Professor David Pantalone.
Professor Pantalone, in keeping with UMass Boston's mission, your research addresses health inequities and the physical and mental health of stigmatized, vulnerable populations. You have made distinguished contributions in areas spanning risk factors and HIV status, healthcare utilization, and medical adherence, as well as identity-based health disparities facing sexual and gender minority populations. Your contributions are evidenced by your fellow status at the Association for Behavioral and Cognitive Therapies of the American Psychological Association. Sorry. 1 minute, sorry. Your professional and editorial leadership positions, your prolific and original scholarship, your commitment to cultivating the next generation of clinical health psychology researchers, and the many awards you have received acknowledging those accomplishments. You have advanced the understanding of health in our marginalized populations. You've generated culturally situated and empirically based theories and set standards for cross-disciplinary health research. Indeed, your scholarship is exceptional, and we are very, very fortunate to have you on our faculty. In recognition to your extraordinary contributions to addressing health inequities and health care for the most vulnerable, I am honored to present you with the Chancellor's Award for Distinguished Scholarship.
Chancellor Suarez Orozco, I have the privilege to introduce from the Department of Biology, the recipient of the 2023 Chancellor's Award for Distinguished Service, Professor Rachel Skaversky.
Professor Rachel Skaversky, during more than your 3 decades at UMass Boston, you have demonstrated a superb level of service at the university, in the local, state, and national arenas. Your commitment to supporting underrepresented students in STEM's merit recognition. You have introduced many initiatives to diversify STEM education at UMass Boston and have raised funds to sustain them. Your leadership has strengthened your department and has impacted the university, the community, and your profession. The projects you have developed with the Boston Public Schools and with Project Kaleidoscope mark your national leadership in diversifying STEM education. Your work aligns with our mission and contributes to new initiatives on anti-racism and represents the best of UMass Boston as a public research university. As my friend, the former Chancellor Keith, has said, a research university with a teaching soul. Your passion for making our university a model for success in STEM education for underrepresented groups comes across in the assessments of your colleagues at the university and in assessments of your impact on local, state, and national education. Your tireless effort on behalf of our students and your willingness to train others to expand public understanding of science have been remarkable. In recognition of your dedication to serving our campus, our communities, I am delighted to present you with the Chancellor's Award for Distinguished Service. It is now my pleasure to introduce our student speaker, Noor Tahir Kelly, to present remarks on behalf of the class of 2023. Noor, please step forward.
Hi, everyone. Congratulations to all of you, to us, and our loved ones. Joke's on y'all, though, because they got a brand new clinical psychologist to speak to you today. So fresh, so new, only mildly jaded and moderately burnt out. So, you know, we're about to go down the path of a public group therapy sesh? Just kidding. Kind of. Buckle up, though. It might be a mushy-gushy, feely type of ride. So, what does your new therapist recommend? Cancel all self-doubt and all questions about your worth. There is no question. Your worth, you being enough, it's actually a universal truth, a scientific fact. Whether it's divinity or science, tomato, tomato, you decide that for yourself later. Many of us here at this uniquely diverse university come from marginalized, minoritized communities, hold multiple jobs, care for multiple children or relatives, navigate various disabilities, or just finished a degree in a language other than our own, or are first-generation college or graduate students. All while spending the last few years searching for our worth in our exam scores, in the comments on our papers, in the poker faces of our professors. And here we are now with this hard-earned, well-deserved, highly expensive new degree. But your worthiness existed long before you got this degree. It began the moment you set foot on Earth, and it will continue to exist as long as you're here, irrespective of all the incredible things you do or don't do. This piece of paper we're leaving with today is a ticket to all sorts of new experiences. A seat at that table, an invite to that meeting, a say in that decision. Imagine if you took advantage of the privilege of this degree simply by knowing that you aren't an imposter in the room, but you are the exact person that's supposed to be there. What happens when you take a seat at that table, believing that with your powerful new credentials? So many of us are here because we want to change the world, or just our own little world. But as a generation and a people, recovering from deeply entrenched cultural conditioning of self-doubt and self-neglect, the most essential gift we can give to our communities with the power and privilege of our new degrees is to start by healing and loving ourselves. I told you it'd be mushy-gushy. I'm certain that liberating ourselves from our fear of not being enough will tap the unlimited potential within us and harness a power to change the world, starting from within, in a way we cannot fathom. So, let me leave you with your therapy homework. Believe that you're enough, and take all the steps you need to believe that. Paint, write, read, hike, snuggle with your cat if she lets you, hug your mom, sit in the sun while we have some. Figure out how to love and care for yourself. Let's not let this piece of paper be the reason we believe we're worthy, but let it be the catalyst to believing that we've been worthy and that what we have to say and what we have to offer is an asset. Let's liberate ourselves from the capitalistic indoctrination of endless self-doubt, of endless not enoughness. Enough is enough, pun intended. We have not come this far to expend another ounce of energy questioning if we're good enough. We have better things to do and be. I know that we can fill ourselves and our communities with the self-love that will push us towards social and environmental justice, making our world a better place for us and those to come. Cliché? Touché. But I can't wait to hear about it at the next therapy session. Peace, love, and light to you all. Congratulations.
We now have come to a very important part of our ceremony, the conferral of graduate degrees to 983 students at the University of Massachusetts, Boston. Provost Berger will now present the candidates for graduate degrees.
With all 983 candidates for master's degrees, education specialist degrees, graduate certificates, postmaster's certificates, certificates of advanced graduate study, Doctor of Education, Doctor of Nursing Practice, or Doctor of Philosophy in the College of Education and Human Development, the College of Liberal Arts, the College of Management, the Manning College of Nursing and Health Sciences, the College of Science and Mathematics, the John W. McCormick Graduate School of Policy and Global Studies, the School for the Environment, and the School for Global Inclusion and Social Development. Please rise and remain standing. Students, as you are conferred, you are invited to formally shift the tassel on your graduation cap from the right side to the left side. Chancellor Suarez Orozco, I have the honor to present to you the 983 candidates who have satisfied the requirements for the degree of Master of Arts, or Master of Fine Arts, or Master of Science, or Master of Education, or Master of Business Administration, or Education Specialist degrees, or for graduate certificates, postmaster's certificates, certificates of advanced graduate study, Doctor of Education, Doctor of Nursing Practice, or Doctor of Philosophy, and who have been recommended for these degrees by their faculty.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the University of Massachusetts, I confer upon the certified students the degree of Master of Arts, Master of Fine Arts, Master of Science, Master of Education, Master of Business Administration, Master of Public Administration, Education Specialist, or for postmaster certificates and certificates of advanced graduate study, Doctor of Education, Doctor of Nursing Practice, or Doctor of Philosophy, as recommended by the faculty of the University of Massachusetts, Boston. In accordance with custom, you, as individuals, are entitled to all of the rights and privileges which pertain to this degree or certificate here and everywhere. Congratulations, class of 2023. You may now move your tassel over. Please be seated. Hello again. Never mind. Every year, we induct our graduates into the family of alumni of the University of Massachusetts, Boston, because the strength of the university depends upon each and every one of you. There are nearly 115,000 alumni of the University of Massachusetts, Boston, Boston State College, and the State Teachers College at Boston, who give witness to the great value of public education. Would Kathy Carton, President of the University of Massachusetts Boston Alumni Association, representing the alumni body, and Noor Tucker-Kelly, representing the graduates. Please come forward for the Alumni Association induction.
Hi again. Alumni Association President Carten inscribed upon this scroll is a petition signed by members of the class of 2023 at the recent 50 days until graduation celebration. It requests that each graduate of the class of 2023 be permanently added to the list of distinguished and revered alumni of the University of Massachusetts, Boston. It asks that the University of Massachusetts Boston Alumni Association show us how to stay connected to each other and our campus and be ambassadors of our alma mater.
Thank you, Noor. Members of the graduating class of 2023, on behalf of the UMass Boston Alumni Association, congratulations and welcome to the Beacon alumni family. You are joining a robust network of beacons stretching from right here in Boston throughout the US and globally. As you begin this next chapter in your life, your fellow alumni are here to keep you engaged and support you through networking and mentoring opportunities and social events. As an alum, you're automatically a member of the UMass Boston Alumni Association. And this summer, you will receive your digital Alumni Association card via email. If you're not already part of our Beacon Connect program, we encourage you to sign up to stay connected to campus and each other. Finally, we hope that you will return to campus this fall as we welcome you home for our annual Beacon Bash event, scheduled for Saturday, September 23rd, right here on the campus lawn. Congrats again, and remember, once a beacon, always a beacon.
Congratulations to all our beacons, past and present. I now invite you to join us and our chamber singers as we sing to UMass Boston, our alma mater, led by Professor David Giso.
We beheld UMass Boston, a torch in your hand, saw a crown on your brow, heard your voice of command, that we follow the lead of your bold guiding light toward knowledge and wisdom and fervor for right, toward knowledge and wisdom and fervor for right. How that glow has burned bright through the passage of years, as our dreams dispel doubts and our hopes assuage fears, as our eyes watch that gleam with conviction and trust, and we learn to place faith in the good and the just, and we learn to place faith in the good and the just. May that torch never dim as jewel of fathomless worth. Like tall ships setting sail, may we steer evermore to that beacon of beauty and truth on the shore, to that beacon of beauty and truth on the shore.
Thank you to our chamber singers.
At this time, we will begin the distribution of diplomas. Graduates will be called forward by college. Please follow the instructions of the ushers. They will direct you to the stage and back to your seat for the remainder of the ceremony. Please be sure to bring your grad pass with you as you proceed onto the stage. And we ask that audience members please keep the aisles clear. We will begin with the Manning College of Nursing and Health Sciences. Will Dean Fernall rise and receive the graduates? Graduates, after your name is read, please return to your seat.
Megan Christine Anderson. Kellen Jason. Gretel Papastavru. Bina Darai. Lisa Ann Hurd. Carl Solera Gastanis. Maria Romanoff Rand. Christy Potter. Dana Rebecca Mars. Semiha Asli Bozkurt. Pantip Suyasit. Togun Kim. Megan Fitzgerald. Carmen Yvette Sanchez. Jennifer Lee Costello. Kendra Mahar. Jillian Leo Duffy Male. Emily Grace Johnson. Wawa Anita Bukong Tawe. Kelsey Ann Polakowski. Elise Renee Galvin Ellsworth. Nora Catherine Bastiles. Wesley Smythe. Dana Marie Hankard. Chelsea Hansen.
Erica Joy Leonard. Monica DeAngelis.
Eduardo Antonio Galamco Prada. Sanem Yalcin Hicks, Jana Shumate, Hong Zheng,
Rachel Simoni.
Qumi Liang,
Rosanede Grarier.
Megan Elizabeth McNeil, Jessica Sabino, Paula R. Cruz, Erin Megan Walsh Mulcairn, Jacqueline J. Benassi, Benchley K. Prosper, Bethany Barrowman, Emily Marie Buckley, Brianna Anderson, Janet Ayolua Adeyemo, Susan J. Quintana, Sophia Suet Lynn Moore, Olivia Page White, Rodney Alexander Landaverdi,
Christine Campbell.
Angelica Colon, Eva Bazil,
Carfley Villas. Colleen Paglusi. Alexa Gilmore.
Will Dean Prasad rise and receive the graduates of the College of Liberal Arts? Graduates, after your name is read, please return to your seat.
Molly Dalton Hamilton, Angel Jesus Navarro Gomez, Kirby Lynn Lappins Griffin, Xin Li Gong,
Yauser Taha. Derek Scott.
Nur Naeem Tarkelli, Kira Elizabeth O'Donovan,
Marie Bowen. Juliana Ledger Fullerton.
All right.
Rachel Hu, Rose Archange Matthew, Allison Brooke Hand, Kayla Ayana Yamini,
Bahari Hadriu.
Javier Lapa Marizo, Hannah Catherine Russell, Joanna Grace Lohman, Brenda Connell O'Brien, Evan Patrick McDonough, Macy Caroline Mark, Nicholas Michael Hodges, Sarah Lynn Rachel Collins, Sijia Chen, Tara Han Nguyen, Madison Jane Hoey, Skylar R. Rathbun, Carol Marcinelli, Kayla Elizabeth Allen, Matthew Amadeo, Issa Kalavili Whalen, Ivana Ivanova. Mariah Loretta Elise McCarthy. William Charles Gratza. Amy Lynn. Cisare Leila Poemape Heredia. Misty Lynn Nelson. Abigail Claire McCabe. Zachary Nathan Gutman. Matthew Picarelli Combert. Aidan Timmons Largy. Chad Makayo Zichterman. Kelly Blaine Rafferty. Eva Yuka. Madeline Marie Cooper. Alexander C. Hill. Terrence Martin O'Brien. Emily Wilma Craig. John DeVeckman Ott. Derek L. Briand. Emily Hirsch Eklund. Jonah Pushkar. Kendra Evelyn Nordine Beato. Kelly Ann Strong. Timai Anyuen. Marika Villeta. Brett Alexander Lepeau. Ian Sickles. Michael Abraham Yazhari. Aidan Patrick Healy. Dion McElroy. Brian Mukasa. Leandra Vallejo. Victor Luis Castillo Martins. Daniel Volpe. Nabila Parvin. Mary Rika Gillian Mai. Urvija Rishi. Alessandra Shipman. Veronique Eveline Mencue. Sergio Rivero. Brendan Paul McCarthy. Eric Law. Renisha Jackson. Lola Fernandez.
Will Dean Parker rise and receive the College of Education and Human Development graduates, including the graduates of the School for Global Inclusion and Social Development? Graduates, after your name is read, please return to your seat.
Brittany A. Pereira. Anna Michelle Whitehouse. Sophie Wilcox Schuyler. Anastasia Iun. Melissa Alves. Cynthia K. Oriana. Kevin Martin Kraft. Perpetual Anastasia Hayfron. Marley Jo McDunn. Erin Ann Gannon. Jacqueline Mary Nanoff. Amanda E. Nolan. Cristel Muniz. Shannon Osborne Jones. Andrew J. Camerato. Elizabeth Ann Wall. Gray Troyer. Taryn Barrett Mahoney Powers. Marissa Christine Thomas. Anastasia June Martineau. Christiana Xiaoshuang Gianetta. Maria Andrea Mejia Vasquez.
Isabel Jenkins.
Alfred Thomas Conant. Livette Charity Carrasquillo, Jennifer L. Oriana, Antonio Lamana, Julian Alexander Lee Ricketson, Julie Headley, Caroline Margaret Knox, Michael Oprian, Matthew Thorson DeAngelis, Benjamin William Curcio, Meredith Knight Vizina, Kaylee Morgan Whiteside, Eliana Suzanne Scheide, Demetra Selengidis, Daniel Valentin Gonzalez, Michael J. Wilform, Crystal Torres, Kayla Montimes, Allison Courtney Lee Sullivan, Lacey Shipper, Dylan Tracy Ruxton, Sandy Fernandez, Allison Rose Wall, Brenna Marie Wall, Bailey Carl Morse, Renee Louise Pelletier, Jillian Ketchen,
Julson Eaton,
John Bonina Pavlak, Damon Berg, Giselle Landaverde, McKenna Ray Foster, Emma Oshenda Harrington,
Carlos, can we move you to the Chancellor's podium so that the photographer's not blocking your shot? John Hare. Emily Megandero.
Yen Hua Liang, Olivia Mulray, Alexandra Close McQueen, Jennifer Marie Gayhart, Gilda Nora Maria Morrison, Justin Thomas Shuley, Yu Xiu Lin, Kristen Godley, Brian A. Nodler, Veronica Browning, Bridget Jean Cleffiker, Olga McAfee, Marissa M. Silveri, Meryl Brandt Corstius, Kristen Francis Fluer, Catherine Jordan, Danielle Hiltunen, Jessica Nicole Inforati, Samantha Tempest Latorno, Grayson Arango, Summer Sharif, Ellen Ann Wood, Catherine Christopher, Rebecca Ann Warden, Jack Matthew McLarnon, Laura Elizabeth Coppell, Shruti Sumya Shastri, Andrea Ignacio, Mariama Barry, Brianna Danielle Chin, Gina Rose Gallagher, Ashley Marie Brumley, Armindot Shasanai, Lucy Njoki Painter, Janaya M. Jameson, Rose Stefan Marcelin, Robert James Blue, Tennille Brennan, Natasha Navid, Jacqueline Andrea Murphy, Rachel Lynn Franzi, Brian Gallagher,
Anju Vinay Modi.
Ivy Louise Madden, Bradford James O'Brien, Hans Arthur Helgeson, Billy Beth Charles, Emily Laura Flaherty, Hafsa McLeod, Elise Fiorentino, Alexandra Clara Boland, Amaria Catherine Alves, Olivia Alexandra Chaucy, Megan Patricia Peterson, Christian Joseph Hansen, Marley Ashton Harris, Anna Musser, Fabiola Raphael, Anusha Chaitanya Saturu, Lin Yao Yuan, Dominique Tran, Sung E. Kim,
Sam Mansour. Ryan Polachek.
Patrick William Dooley, Jonathan Kenneth Matthews, Megan Wilson, Morgan Mason Ferber, Sophia Rudy Baptiste, Arena Hariskas, Michelle Souza, Armando Elizalde Caballero, Julie Ann Smith, Ami Patel, Catherine Rose Smith, Bridget Ellen Smith, Elizabeth Mary Cooper, Samantha Bromley Hilton, Claudia Tamer Jenkins, Christina Ariola, Isabel Gossage, David McKenna,
Audrey Lloyd.
Sarah Basu Krell, Erin Mealy, Lucy Smith, Miriam Stiven, Diana Valenzuela Brea, Erica Nicole Bean, Angelique Nicole Kalanowicz, Celia Claire LaQuarrie, Georgia May Healy, Sophia Shavs, Paul Martin Pitts, Eric Andrew Moreno, Jordan DeBarros, Cheyenne Marie Jaquez, Nora Caroline Lyman, Serena Hilton Pereira, Rebecca Lynn Simonson, Wilbur Pineda, Rachel Catherine Nigerian, Samuel Schultz, Michaela Elizabeth Finn, Anastasia Regina Zander, Kimberly Lynn Davison Macaulay,
Cersei Crystalline,
Jennifer Westland Lefebvre, Sadaf Tawhid, Kirsten Maureen Brothers, Lucelina Barros,
Talia Viveros,
Abigail Francis, Wanda DeCola Albert, Joy Cristal Yedo Salon, Slandy Sukena Sanan,
Amanda Wood,
Marianne Chow, Amanda Rossi Eyre, Sarah Folkens, Jeffrey Prout, Jamie Juliet Saidu, Karen Ann Cobb, Sean Taylor Carta, Kelly Jo Woodside,
Will Dean Venkatachalam rise and receive the graduates of the College of Management? Graduates, after your name is read, please return to your seat.
Saba Arshad Chaudhary, Nicholas Stephen Zanaboni, Dennis Au, Curtis Scott Toman, Jiarui Xu, Burhanu Afawork Tesfai, Mohammed Abdul Karim M. Sami, Regina Rapanganwa, Marshall Bizure, Olugbemiga Emmanuel Ojuwade, Roshni Elam Patel, Spencer Paulsgrove, Grant Christopher Cannon, Ina Potapchuk, Michelle D'Souza, Valdir Ivora Ramos, Alex Fernando Roblero, Felipe Quinones, Wei Chuan Liang, Lenica Fernil Sutton, Si Ling Yan, Mustafa Hassan, Miguel A. Ferry, Carly Ann Bishop, Maithana T. Alves Campos, Haley Schott, Quincy Lee Dillenbach, Anna Huang, Alex Garabegian, Maura Elizabeth Mello O'Brien, Evan Helt, Francesca De Stefano Borde. Alexandria Elise McKenney. Isaris Torres. Ariana Mojgan Parskian. Jenna J. Sun. Alan Ibrahim. Craig Hill. Brandon Onwuka. Ongsakon Prasipan. Hun Leon. Rhoda Nankabirwa. Zarin Papa. Urena Chidima Okeke. Christopher Dion. Gustavo E. Linares. Ilanka Perello. Saurabh Indravardhan Patel. Tirth Nileshbhai Patel. Priyal Grishbhai Ravat. Shriya Patel. Marisha Mahadevia. Garima Shah. Saloni Mayurdwaj Patel. Athilia Chauban. Waraman Luasitaku.
Karine Lamarche.
Bruna Cortici. Bridget Christine McColgan. Elizabeth Sarah Lopez. Ashley Montilia Janvier. Priscilla Whitney Steve. Cassandra Lynn Rodriguez.
Vic Kindy.
Lovely Miranda Merdelis. Adedoyin Sola Elizabeth Ogunrindi. Christopher Vandy. Mika Nicolette Alarcon Maglanque. Lanelle Wade. Bridget Stokes. Tui Pham. Trang Nguyen. Celine Bassam Safi. Johnny Alexander Jaramillo. Yulong Hoi Kim. Avipsa Acharya. Shijo Abdul Rasak. Jarrett Thomas Johnston. Darni Santhria Ganesan. Hyun Sang Im. Bong Hon Lee. Ashira Chug. Kareem Ahmed Shaban. Komal Ahuja. Joycelyn Andrade Lopes. Abdullah Kazi. Ramandeep Kaur. Aditi Shyam. Aditya Sajit Kumar. Deep Dinesh Mehta. Diksha Manish Singh. Rashmi Bajwan. Shreya Tati. Jerome Sailesh Isaac Rajan.
Diana Anjanel.
Andrew Jacobson, John Robert Dobrinsky, John Hammett, Sean Michael Carpenter, Blair Boyer, Alfonso Posada, Jessica Lee Mesquino, Alicia Antakli, Dahlia Smith, Ademola Gideon Oyakanmi, Anita Franca Atieno, Julie Khalil Berkashi,
Philistar Bonyoy,
Ekaterina P. Beers, Christian Miraval, Simon Musa Tongo, John Michael Curley, Jean-Claude Unduwayo, Lionel White, Warsame Omar Auled, Shivam Prafulbai Babishia, Tarun Reddy, Manav Saha, Baswanth Walabanini, Syed Samar Hussain, Viren Kumar Guvantbhai Patel, Pritan Natesh, Suhani Sharma,
Malaka Makar,
Yash Ramakant Mishra, Mrishana Saurabh Shah, Sanjli Jain, Akshat Jain, Namira Dugla, Tariq Alem Mohammed, Varna Reddy Pali, Shilpa Parnapali, Smriti Kovalamudi, Amulya Konatam, Mark Robert Griffiths,
Adriti Ramaswamy,
Babin Bohara, Ashrita Sankineni, Sri Lekha Kurakula, Eliana Saman, Henry Chen, Lydia Barrett Zamparelli, Sabah Dangpiyayi, Duan Idris Shahran, Kelsey May Bozek, Kristen Anderson, Alexandra Anna Pucha, Aniket Vishwas Gole,
Heather Frasco,
Manthan Gishore Gandankar, Utsabi Waingankar, Karthikeyan Shantakumar, Umuhan Yamak,
Prandril Chandri,
Shivansh Joshi, Mahima Bhavin Mehta, Banu Krishnam Naidu Gadella, Mohit Reddy Karpareddy, Sneha James Carville, Anshul Mantri, Shakina Lily Aishwarya Samson, Zainab Zahid,
Prachi Navin Jin.
Neha Jain, Sabrina Nicolette Crooks, Saranya Mahindran, Aksa Khan, Vishwa Patel, Sanika Sharma, Akshay Sanjay Kumar Sutar, Janani Vijaya Shankar, Subhadra Srivatsan, Tejasai Chowdhury Mupala, Aniket Raj Vankayala, Nishita Pudota, Prem Kumar Gugulotho, Kiravani Chakuri, Saimadhav Janapaneni, T-Hai Yen Win, Humaira Nasrin, Batul Yusuf, Vanessa Rose, Hugo Miguel Santos, Guanhong Huang, Kartik Patel, Nitin Yadav, Alex Terenzi, Marie Alina Lordia St. Jean, Sophia Paul, Elizabeth A. Manteau, Hatim Zahidi, Yatin Manchal, AJ Raja Senthil Kumar, Sanjana Saravanan, Shitransh Joshi, Elvis Chidozi Obasi, Sandhya Gamire, Jane Ma, Daly Elizabeth Burke, Gabriela Boscaya, Jeffrey Chidera Ogawachi,
Will Dean Shen rise and receive the graduates for the School for the Environment? Graduates, after your name is read, please return to your seat.
Amber Dillon, Nicholas Vency Warner, Lily Mae Green, Eli Kurtz, Alan Bartels, Patrick James Voorhees, Liam Joseph Hoey, Jason Tyler Schultz, Danielle Francesca Marini, Rachel Elizabeth Hamilton, Jiamin Hong, Rhiannon Lynn Dugan, Dane G. Bostwick, Benjamin Wood Gagnon, Eric Steen Hinderly,
Jackson D. Horn.
Will Dean Cote rise and receive the graduates of the College of Science and Mathematics? Graduates, After your name is read, please return to your seat.
Claudia Cauchi.
Pamoda Mahishi Galhenige.
Sifon Wa.
Anna Beshetnova. Fatima Afrasiabi. Dmitry Yampolsky. Argenis Alejandro Ariojas Maldonado. Guylaine Coulter DeWitt. Juan Pablo Varela. Tara Renee Mooney. Lee Price. Diana Rose Salerno. Denise A. Butler. Qingyi Wang. Wenshu Ye. Edward Jonathan Lipchus. Yinka Moses Ajibola. Dila Ram Kandel. Akshay Hemant Deshmukh. Isha D. Vagh.
Sadiq Singh Sadat.
Tejasvi Rao Vemula. Sai Pratap Reddy by Reddy. Ganesh Chiti Virana Damisetti.
Anirudh Timinanipeda.
Ayush Srivastava. Likita Sri Vulasa. Gautami K. Patel. Robert Kevin Emanuel.
Naveen Muthshami.
Divya Thota. Kirthana Reddy Vutukur. Sri Sai Praveen Gani. Kaushik Kashetty. Krishna Teja Kaspi. Yuva Nagasai Dinesh Vatikuti. Ivani Tamya Moore. Anudeep Reddy Virla. Nagavenkata Durga Sai Aditya Ambati. Avinash Venkata Pamidi Mukala. Kartik Regulagada. Aditya Tamrakar. Kunal Jain. Shiwang Sunil Raikar. Shreyansh Sandeep Dandukia. Manasa Kone. Sai Charita Datrika. Nikhila Yadav Lankila. Sai Harshavardhan Reddy Kona. Catherine Grace Elia.
Will Dean Adozi rise and receive the graduates of the McCormick Graduate School of Policy and Global Studies? Graduates, after your name is read, please return to your seat.
Balkissa Dauda Diallo. Corina R. Ronneberg, Taylor Jensen, Celeste Christine Bollier, Negusu Aklilu Woldemedhin, Wandwosan Sintayehu Wandamaganehu, Kelsey Elise Edmond, Vishaka Agarwal, Michael Berardino, Alexandra Lauder, Sebastian Antoine Magloire, Fernanda Oliveira Costa, Norhan Al-Shahabi, Victoria S. Dandeven, Thomas Cater, Michael Christopher Baker, Catherine Obert, Stacy A. Mincello, Nicholas Lance Bradley, Dorcas Shambi,
John Stewart Allen Goldsby.
Brian Patrick Harding, Isabel DePina, Stephanie M. Phillips, Pamela Yoder, Sophia Rose Casal, Jill M. McClellan Phelps, Matthew Regan McGonigal, David Sanji Murray, Savannah Elizabeth Cook, Margaret Jones, Hadley Ann Zibble, Haley Elizabeth Bartlett, Jillian Amber Miller, Catherine A. Manning, Zulema Alejandro Palacios Jaramillo, John Mark Franklin David, Miriam M. Hassan, Brian Snow, Luciana Ferrara, Christopher Lee Hernandez, Alina Caitlin Bischoff, Benjamin Samuel Thompson, Brandon John Sullivan, Erin Mary Hiltz, Sharif Shakil Ahmed, Carl Amable, Charlot Joseph Lucien, Maya Nicole Hancock Pizzati, Christine Ellen Ashton, Cindy R. Bonilla,
We now conclude our 55th commencement. The provost will give you academic recession directions in just a moment. Graduates, as you go forth, take pride in all you have accomplished at the University of Massachusetts, Boston. We are truly proud of all of you. Congratulations, class of 2023.
Graduates and their families and friends, we will now begin the academic recession. Please remain in your seats until after the stage party and faculty recess. Students will then recess. Marshals Ja and Ferrar Muniz, please take your places. Would the trustees and honored guests please rise and follow the marshals off the stage? Would the faculty please rise and recess down the center aisle? Graduates and their families and friends, after the faculty have recessed, students will recess. A pleasant rest of the day to you all. Congratulations, class of 2023.